In this fourth part we are going to set up the animation for the chain of blobbies to travel around on the curved circle. With our active frame on 1 and our first biggest blob selected, we can use our offset of the follow path constraint to animate our blob along the curve. While on frame 1, we can keyframe each of the sphere's current offset value. Then we can select again the biggest sphere and change the offset value to -875 and keyframe that value on active frame 2000. So now when we drag the green marker on the timeline, we can see our sphere move along the curved circle. We can also change the interpolation of the offset channel to linear in the graph editor. Now we can repeat this process for our second blob in the chain. Again on frame 2000 we can change the offset to -875, but this time move it slightly before the biggest sphere. I made a little mistake here in the recording. The biggest sphere is not in front as it should be. We'll correct this later. Now we can repeat this process for every blob so that in the end the chain looks the same with a similar distance between the blobs on frame 2000 as it does on frame 1. And of course don't forget to keyframe the offset value on frame 2000. Here I am just going to switch the position of the first and second blob at frame 2000. Let's check out the preview render. Looks good, but we can make some small adjustments where needed. We can also change the interpolation to linear for our offset animation channel. Somehow this moves our blobs slightly on the curve, so I will correct this. I actually don't know why this happens. It could be a mistake on my part, perhaps due to the timeline frame difference with the real frames. In this case, this issue will not happen to you, and sorry, but was too much work recording it all over again. So after changing the last and smallest blob to linear interpolation, we can check out the viewport render to see if everything works. It seems our animation for our small blobbies is finished. Congratulations! In the next lecture we are going to animate our comet sphere. It's gonna be really awesome. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video.